Jeb Bush's disappointing finish in South Carolina led the Republican Party's best fundraiser and biggest name to suspend his campaign. He's leaving the race to spend more time with his gun. The vote in South Carolina was the final nail in Jeb's coffin. A quick recap of the other nails: being out-debated by a college student, using an exclamation point as a slogan, standing on tiptoes to look taller than the other candidates, begging an audience to clap for him, and tweeting a picture of a gun that looked a lot like a suicide note. Jeb's decision to use that engraved pistol to mercy kill his own campaign means a couple of things. First, it's the likely end of one of America's great political family legacies. Jeb is pretty much the last member of the Bush family with a shot at holding elected office, unless the Bush twins decide to appeal to younger voters by buying them beer. Secondly, it's a ton of Republican money down the drain. Both these facts show us how, unlike in previous years, this election belongs to neither the big names or the big spenders. But what's also significant here is how Jeb's failed bid proves the Beatles' hypothesis that money can't buy you love. Jeb was one of the first candidates to throw his hat into the race, and quickly stuffed his pockets with super PAC money like he was in a cash grab booth. Jeb collected over $100 million in his first few months, and he eventually spent upwards of $90 million during his campaign. I can't help but think that that money could have been better spent if they hadn't made those exclamation points out of Cartier diamonds. When you compare this kind of spending to previous elections, you see that generally the people who spent like Jeb were able to cross the finish line, presumably because they paid someone to carry them there. In 2012, Mitt Romney vastly outspent his rivals, with the price tag of his pre-nomination campaign coming to about $122 million. That buys you a lot of votes and a lot of magic Mormon underwear. John McCain was a little tighter with the dollar, getting outspent by Obama nearly a third and paying dearly for it. If you keep that comparison going into congressional and Senate victories, most of the big spenders managed to secure their seats. Bush's defeat means a lot of the Republican war chest just went down the tubes. But with a plutocrat like Donald Trump at the front of the pack, clearly money is still playing a big role in who voters choose. Bush's early demise seems to confirm that this year, the amount spent on a campaign doesn't matter if people think of you as an insider. So if a big spender like Hillary wants to avoid Bush's fate, she's going to have to hit those far left talking points and avoid tweeting any pictures of her gun. Thanks for watching The Daily Desk. Please click to subscribe, comment below, like our page, and share this link with anyone who you think likes links. Bye!